The 11th of October in the year 2000 was a huge day for all of mankind. It saw the launch of the 100th Space Shuttle mission, STS-92. The number one song at the time was Come On Over Baby by Christina Aguilera, and we also saw the launch of the first ever Titleist Pro-V1 golf ball. Now, one of these was a little bit more important for golfers than the rest. I mean, Christina Aguilera was fantastic, wasn't she? But also, who knew that the Titleist Pro-V1 would take over the game like it did? Today we have the brand new 2023 Titleist Pro-V1 and PRO-V1x, and Titleist now claim this is even longer, has even lower long game spin, and more control than ever. That is a huge claim for a golf ball that has been pretty much the number one ball in golf ever since its inception. Today we have prototype versions which are now going to be coming on sale to you guys in 2023. I'm going to play out here on a wintry waterfront golf club and see just what we can score using both these brand new Titleist golf balls. And you see, I find this very interesting because I've not really been a Pro-V1 guy for a couple of years now, not for any immediate reason, just the competition has been getting better and better. We're going to kick things off with the Pro-V1x. Guys, which one am I going to score better with today? That is a lovely low boring ball flight. Oh, yes please. I've also been in the studio to compare these balls and see just what the big difference is, and compared it to last year's Pro-V1 to see if we do get extra distance, because let's be fair, that is a huge claim to make. Now, will this Pro-V1 go a little bit higher maybe than the X? Nice fade. Oh yeah. Certainly a different feel with these two. Very different. So just exactly how can Titleist improve the golf ball that was pretty much the best golf ball, well, ever? You see, I'm not sure how they can do that, so I'll take a look at what Titleist are saying a little bit later in this video. Like I said, we have been in the studio to test these balls for numbers, for ball speed, for spin rates, and for everything else. For me, the big thing though is how much confidence people have in their golf ball, how much people trust their Titleist. And 3 years later, in 2003, the Titleist Pro-V1x came along for players who wanted that slightly lower spin version. We've got one up in that left-hand rough, just there. That is a Pro-V1x, a tiny bit further than the Pro-V1, although it's quite wintry today, so anything could have happened realistically. And I must admit, having spent some time looking at how golf balls are designed, looking at how dimple patterns are made and how much difference it can make, I used to find the technology behind golf balls fairly boring, but then when you look at just how much R&D goes into these just to get you them marginal gains, you start to have a little bit more respect for the very intelligent people who I could only dream to be. One of the big things you're always going to get with the Titleist Pro-V1 is amazing feel. Like, even on a cold wintry day here in Yorkshire, we still have a lovely soft feel here. Right, I think the ball was about there. Can we just play a little low one in? It's only about 130, 140. I'm going to play a chippy 9 iron. Control that ball. Control is key. Oh, that was lovely. Be good. Be good. Left side of the green. That stopped incredibly quick to say how firm the ground is. Yeah, I'll take it. Quite remarkable how much confidence these geese have in my ability to get the ball airborne. But anyway, so in the rough with the Pro-V1x, it was a nice low ball flight. I quite enjoyed it. Same shot, land it a little bit further. With a little low ball flight, that's carried the bunker. Very similar outcomes. Very similar. And I guess the big thing here is because people go through golf balls kind of at pace, or I do anyway, when a new golf ball comes out, you're not as bothered as, oh, my driver's been replaced, because you're going to lose your golf balls anyway. And I suppose you're buying the same ones for a similar price, just the newer ones, and they might perform a touch better for you, I suppose. Well, I thought we got over the bunker, but it turns out we haven't. The Pro-V1x is in the bunker, Pro-V1 just carried it. I can't believe how quickly that did stop. Let's see if we can have a 100% up and down record with this new Titleist golf ball. Yeah. Right, let's grab out the bunker. Can we do the same? Oh, just lovely. Pro-V1 definitely feels softer for me off the face with every club. And a big matter when the new Pro-V1 comes out is the alignment line on it. I don't actually have one on because these are the prototype ones. Guys, let me know what you think to those. Left myself a bit longer with this one. Must turn. Oh, it's gone too much. Oh, it's gone in. I don't know how that's gone in, but that's 2 pars with 2 missed greens and 100% up and down record intact. And you see, the really interesting thing for me here is when something's at the top and it's been at the top for so long, you always start to think, when's it going to end? And there will be a generation of Pro V1 that isn't the #1 ball in golf, isn't the #1 ball on tour. And I always wonder, is this going to be it? Is this going to be the ball that finally lets them down? I mean, I don't think it will be. I hope for them it's not. Let's go Pro V1 first this time. We'll switch it up, par 5. Nice big draw off that bunker, into the wind now. Stay there. That might be. That's okay. That's down the right side. Felt nice and soft again. One thing which I think you're always going to get with the Pro V1 and Pro V1x is a better than average feel, is what I'll say. Remember, these aren't cheap golf balls, are they? So I suppose you would expect that. Right, Pro V1x. Let's try and draw it again. Yeah. Yep. I've lost every tee that I've used today. Every one. And you know what Titleist probably do better than anyone as well? The seeding of the golf balls. There's nothing more exciting than when the white boxes land, both with tour players and with people like myself who want to test the balls, and to kind of Team Titleist members, just to give kind of feedback on the ball. That's probably for the next generation of Pro V1. But I've always wondered why Titleist don't call like the Tour Soft and the other balls the Pro V2 and the Pro V3. Do they worry that'll take away from the sales of the Pro V1? But that would kind of, like, ladder them down in clubhead speed order or ability order or price order. Nothing's cheap now, is it? So Titleist claim that this new Pro V1 is the most advanced iteration of the Pro V1 and Pro V1 yet. But how do they do it? What technology can go into these golf balls to help you hit longer drives, get lower long game spin and have more control? Well, the new Titleist Pro V1 features a new high gradient core design, new dual core dimensions, a speed amplifying high flex casing layer, a cast thermoset urethane cover. That's going to help you massively with that soft feel. And they also feature a spherically tiled tetrahedron dimple design, which I'm not sure is too new anyway. I did have to read that off the internet because I'm not the aerospace engineer that's designing them. And I probably can't read those words, never mind put them to use. And guys, you can imagine how much more detail I could have gone to that, but you can go on the Titleist website and read all those big words for yourself. That's the kind of gist of it. So luckily, the Pro V1 has avoided that bunker. It's gone a touch further than the X. The X was a little bit more kind of hooky, but it's down the left side there. Unfortunately, I brought kind of a little Sunday bag out with me. I don't have all my clubs. So I'm just going to hit a little kind of 5-iron down there, see how close we can get. Just down the middle. Let's check this nice kind of mid-iron flight with the Pro V1. Oh, that was delightful. That was really nice. Nice and high, didn't look too spinny. Yeah, soft. And when I am testing golf balls, I always like to not really know what the differences are and just go and hit them. Because if you do kind of know to expect a different flight, then you might kind of change your swing a little bit, you might change how you attack the ball. Whereas if you don't really, oh my God, get off. Whereas if you don't really know, you just see what the differences are really. Pro V1x this time, can we get the same flight? Yeah, a little bit lower. Definitely lower on that one, up that left side. Right guys, you can see where the first ball is, the Pro V1x. That was a lovely, nice ball flight. The other one, did see it somewhere, we're down here. Oh, be good. Be good then, kick right. Chance. Sit. Right, these are what we've left with. I can't really kind of gauge how they are feeling around the greens. The greens they're mainly okay, but firm in places. This one must not have thawed out as much. Oh, you've got the line. Oh. Right, we'll have a run at this. This is the Pro V1. Then we're going to jump in the studio and see what differences are between these brand new Pro-V1 and PRO-V1x. Come on, walk it in. Oh, he's got it as well. That is 1-0 to the Pro-V1. 1 up, should I say. It's not football. So guys, I tested these golf balls with driver in the simulator room, and you can see that between the brand new Pro-V1 and PRO-V1x, only 1 yard of carry distance, but I did see more ball speed with the Pro-V1x. Both very, very low spin compared to the previous model, where I actually got a decent amount of ball speed at 159 that kind of splits them both, and I picked up kind of 1 or 2 yards on average. You can see that's not a huge gain. I never expected it to be a massive kind of difference, but these golf balls are pretty solid for me compared to previous generations, which is all you can expect really. I'm just pleased they've not gone backwards. So pretty good numbers there with these new golf balls, and to be honest, that is what you would expect from a Pro-V1, isn't it? Would I be tempted to put them in the bag? I probably would, just because it is a Pro-V1, because you know it's going to be, certainly a little broken tee will have a bit of that. Certainly one of the best balls of the year, if not the best ball of the year. They've kind of got that with the tradition and with the heritage. Be interesting to see if all these new online, more budget balls are having a say in that as well. Oh, be good, that is all over it. Be good and sit. That felt lovely. That was, I don't know which one that was Pro-V1. See if we can hit a similar shot with the X. Lovely big high fade. Oh, that was a skinny one on a cold day. Oh, you know what, that's actually done even better. So guys, do me a huge favour, get in the comments below and let me know, are you excited by the new Pro-V1? Will you put it in the bag this year? We have the standard Pro-V1 there, and the Pro-V1x, which was a horrible skinny strike, which pitched like here. Right, this is for a 2 under on the 3 holes with the Pro-V1. It's obviously outside the range of expectancy, but probably enjoyed this a little bit more. We'll put you back. No, stay there. Walk it in and it goes. It's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go. Oh. Well, guys, that is the brand new Titleist Pro-V1 and PRO-V1x golf ball for 2023. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let us know, what do you think? Apart from that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Woo.